This is the Wetman Equipment Kit Catcher, and this is a position where you put it, and so it's got two pockets, and that's the barrier. It's got a pocket facing the bow here, and that is designed to capture your spare paddles. And then there's another pocket here facing your cockpit for you to put kit inside. And then in the corner, if you notice here, you've got your shock cord and also the red tie-off points. So both these aspects have to be anchored to your deck mounts on all four corners. So what I'll do now is show you how to do that neatly, so that you get the Kit Catcher mounted like that. Okay, so you got shock cords here, you got one in the middle as well, which is the original shock cord. The other two here, the originals have been removed, and now what you're seeing is shock cords which are part of the Kit Catcher. Okay, so it's under tension, that can capture stuff there, and it's under tension there, nice and flat. Okay, so I'll just show you how we actually do the detail here of mounting the shock cord and the red cord through those deck points. There are red cords at each corner. These are there to basically make the under fabric nice and flat and tight. Okay, and to stop the fabric from riding up when you grab the shock cord. These will tie off to the deck mount, and this one, notice, is going to be threaded through the external deck mount, okay, rather than the internal deck mount. A bit tricky, but can be done. So this is how they are received, okay. But what I've done with mine, if you notice this one here, I've changed it slightly, so I've tied one end to the underside loop next to the shock cord, and I've used a simple blood knot there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread it through that external deck line and tie it onto the pink loop. So we've got the red cord and a blunt point to help feed it into there. This is under tension. Okay, so I'm just going to push it into there. It's in there now. Now hopefully the rope will slide and feed the red rope through. There it is, it's through the other side. Now I use my pin to grab hold of the other end, and we've done it. We've threaded it through what is actually quite a tricky little gap. Okay, so we're going to tie this off loosely, and then we're going to tie the shock cord through the other hole, and then we'll tighten it all up so that it's evenly spread between both sides of the boat, so that this fabric here is laying nice and flat and flush, and then this shock cord is under tension. So thread this one, the front one goes from the front to back, so that this shock cord can then lay over the top of the Kit Catcher. So we've got that one. Then we do this one front to back. Okay, so this one's been threaded front to back, whereas this one, as you can see, has gone from the back nearest the cockpit towards the front, so that they both lay over the top of the Kit Catcher. This one's laying over the mesh, and this one here will just lay over the mesh as well. When you tie them off, they'll be like so. So again, we need to take in some slack, pull the tension, and have enough here to be able to tie the simple fisherman knot, which is a little bit fiddly because the shock cord is trying to fight against you. You see, like that. So you just got to make sure you've got lots of spare shock cord. This one's not done, so that now lies over the top. So that's now tensioned nicely. So finally we now tension up the base to get the fabric flush with the deck. So we've got these tie off points here, so we just make them a little bit tighter. So we finished tying it off. It's a bit fiddly, so that's why we've got a pin and some blunt instrument like a blunt nail to help thread and tie off the red cord. Okay, so what that has resulted in is the deck underside is nice and flush, so you can put your gear in there, and we've got the tensions netting here, tensions netting on the front as well, and also we've got 3 shock cords over the top. If you want to put maps and other kit over the top of this, that is now set, ready to go. So the Kit Katcher captures the blades in the front. Quite simply, put the blade all the way to the centre point. So next time we go out in the big waves and a big wave bangs against that, the paddles are captured by the Kit Katcher and are not going to get washed off your deck or start to get messy. Okay, so that's the primary reason for having this on your boat. At the same time, you've got plenty of space there to take heavy stuff out of your buoyancy aid, which isn't critical rescue kit, and still have it to hand accessible, but your boat's taking the weight rather than your buoyancy aid. So there you go. Hope that was useful. Bye for now.